What is going on, everybody? Mr. All Special is back, and I'm here making a brand new YouTube video. I know I haven't done this in quite some time, actually. I haven't uploaded in a while. I don't know what happened. Kind of got like a job. I ended up getting really busy, and YouTube just wasn't in the cards for me in the past Call of Duty, but I don't think I can let that get to me anymore. I truly just enjoy making YouTube videos. I'm not just saying that, like, I actually enjoy doing it. I don't know what it is, but there's something about creating a video and just seeing like how well it can do or anything like that, that just like when you're done you look at it and you're like, I made that. So I really like making YouTube videos, and I think that starting now I'm going to upload as much as possible, as frequently as possible. I may not have a audience that I can really show my videos to, but with time I'm sure a little audience could come out of it. So right now we have advanced Infinite Warfare gameplay. This is obviously from the beta, as the new Call of Duty is not out. I'm not 100% sure what this map is called, but I'm pretty sure I'm using the gun, the FHR-40 or something like that. It's kind of like a good version of the P90 or Weevil from the past Call of Duty. And yeah, honestly, I'm really liking the game. First couple days the beta was out, I wasn't necessarily a huge fan of it. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really digging it. I kind of felt it like it was like a Black Ops 3 with like a Modern Warfare based skin on it, honestly. But as they started to update it and make it as like good as possible, like I've really started to like it and really started to grow towards the game. So that's really good. So for those of you who don't know, the beta is actually live again for the second weekend. It's back on PlayStation. I believe it's free to all PlayStation users, and the people who have already played it from the previous weekend have it again, obviously. And it is also on the Xbox One now. Everything is live. If you have a beta code for the Xbox One, just go ahead and give it a download and play your best. Right now I'm trying to go for a nuke for a good gameplay. I've actually gotten numerous 25 kill streaks, like brutals and stuff like that. But it's just with this game you have to have like certain guns and variants to be able to unlock the nuke. So I've just didn't have the guns at the time, like I'm not even lying. Like now I have the NV4 on PlayStation that is available to get the nuke, and I also have the FRH, which I'm using in this gameplay with the murdered out camo. But just at the time I didn't have them. I started leveling up my teams like really weird, so it took me quite a while to actually get the weapons and unlock them, especially with the scraps. But now that I have them, I'm definitely going to be trying to provide a nuke gameplay this weekend for you guys. Honestly, I'm just going to try and get a nuke out as fast as possible. I really want you guys to see what the nuke is, and I'm sure many of you guys have seen it for like bigger YouTube channels like Big Foltz and all those people like from Doom Clan and stuff. I know a bunch of them got it. I actually just got a Ruthless here. I'm pretty sure I ended up going like 17, 18 kill streak and then end up dying, unfortunately. So I was only like 7 kills off, so it is very easy to get, but it's just kind of annoying, especially if you run out of ammo. You have to get it all in one go. Now fast forwarding to the actual release date of this game, I think I'm gonna be, well, I don't think, I'm gonna be grinding leaderboards and max rank like always. Usually can get max rank in the first couple weeks, and I'm usually in the top 100 no problem for leaderboards. Actually back in the Ghost days and a little bit of Black Ops 3, I was actually first and top 5 on a bunch of different leaderboards. So leaderboards are something that I really enjoy doing, so I'm gonna be bringing a stream. I'll probably be streaming like at least 15 hours out of the day because the grind will be real. So I'll be streaming as much as possible. I will leave a Twitch link in the description below. If you guys are watching this after the release, you can come stop by the channel, see if I'm live streaming, hit me up with some support, and that would be great. Going further into this gameplay, I understand that not everybody is going to be able to play the beta, especially if you only have an Xbox and you don't have any beta codes or anything like that. So if you leave a like on this video and comment done and tweet at me at LeaderRicola, I will be doing a giveaway. All you have to do is hit that like button, show some support, and I will be giving away at least 5 beta codes. So if you guys feel like leaving a like and potentially getting a code, I will be giving some away. Honestly, I'll probably just do it to the first 5 people that like, comment, and tweet at me. I know that because I don't really have a fan base, it's kind of ridiculous to ask of that for some beta codes, but I honestly don't think that it's that much work, especially for you guys. I'm sure you guys can smash that like button and get it to like 5 likes and a few comments. It's not that big of a deal, so I thought that that'd be a pretty good deal. Hopping into the second round, I have a few more things to talk about. Honestly, what I want to talk about this game is the life expectancy, how I think it's going to fare, what I think of the game currently, and how long I think it's going to last, and how the game's going to be. So I play a lot of competitive as well on Black Ops 3. I have like over probably 700 matches played, no problem. And I have over 15 days logged. I'm pretty sure at least 15 days logged, so I do play the game quite a bit. And things that I want to say about this game, I'm pretty opinionated on it, to be honest, and just how I think it's going to last. So right now, I think the game is very fast-paced. I think that it's even more fast-paced than Black Ops 3, and I find it very clean. When it first came out, it still felt pretty clean, but it was really fast-paced, and I found that it just wasn't that enjoyable to play. But as the game has progressed in the beta and updated, I found that it's become much more enjoyable to play, especially with friends. So the thing with this game is playability. I understand that everybody likes boots on ground, like nobody wants to be jetpacking around. Some people do, that's just an opinion. Honestly, personally, I don't mind it. I find that it's a fun aspect to the game, but it can get pretty annoying, especially in a competitive sense. But in my opinion, when it comes to the jetpacking and stuff like that, I don't think it's too bad. You're not going to be getting AW'd. People aren't going to be dashing across the map. It's going to be just like Black Ops 3. Maybe the jetpacks and wall runs are even a little bit more minimalistic, because I find that you don't have as much thrust and your character is heavier when it comes to thrusting. So it might not even be that bad in that sense. Now, when it comes to long-term longevity, I think that the game is honestly going to last. I think that the competitive scene is going to be really good for it. And the guns, I find that the guns are all fairly fun to play. Like, there's not a game that I'm playing where I'm like, wow, these guns aren't fun to use. Like, I found in Black Ops 3 that there weren't that many fun guns. Yeah, you had the M8, you had the VMP, you had the Man of War, but there was no really great guns other than like the melees and a few of the DLC guns that came out nearly at the end of the game that made the game more playable. It's more about the grind and playing with your friends in that game. And I love Black Ops 3. Don't get me wrong. I think it is an amazing game. I absolutely loved it. It might be in my top 3 Call of Duties, not gonna lie. But I just didn't find that the guns were super enjoyable and super playable. So that was a little disappointing, but Infinity Ward usually does a pretty good job with their guns. You know what? Like, I know that Infinity Ward gets a bad rap, but if you look at their game list, they really don't have that many bad games. Like, I feel like the most controversial one is Ghost, and that isn't even that bad. They had Modern Warfare, like, so COD 4, amazing game, everybody loves it. MW2, amazing game. Once again, everybody loves it. MW3 was also another amazing game. One of the best years for Call of Duty was MW3 in my opinion. Great game. And then Ghost came out, so it's a little it's a little complicated when it comes to Ghost. Like, a lot of people really like it, a lot of people didn't like it. It just kind of comes to opinion, but for the most part, Infinity Ward releases really great games, so I don't think that there's going to be that much of a problem with this game. Some people are going to hate on it, obviously. It's Call of Duty. People love to have something to hate on, but I think it's going to be just fine when it comes to playability and longevity. Another thing that's going to make this game extremely playable and grindable is the nuke system. In Black Ops 3, yes, going for the nuclear medal is always fun. Getting it always feels great, but once again, it's just a medal. And then you get the unstoppables, and it's nothing more after that. You get the medal. Nobody in the game even knows that you got it except for the people that you're playing with. And then that's it. There's nothing to be said after that. But once again, in Infinity Ward's game, they do not disappoint. They come through with a physical nuke. I believe it's called the Deatomizer, which in kill-based game modes like TDM and Kill Confirmed, I believe that it ends the game. But when it comes to objective-based, it just kills everybody on the team, and you keep going. You still have to win the objective to actually complete the game. Or if you lose, even if you got the nuke. So the nuke is pretty good in this game, I believe. It's a 25 kill streak. Once again, you do need a proper variant weapon for it, which can get a little tricky sometimes, but for the most part, I think it'll be just fine. Not gonna lie, personally, I wish that it was just gettable with all guns as long as it was a 25 gun streak or actual kills, not involving kill streaks, but what can you do? Maybe they'll update it in the actual game. Maybe they'll make it so it's not just like variant based, but I just don't think they will. This game is also, once again, another kind of pay to win game. Because there are so many variants, it allows you to basically buy COD points that can help you get the variants faster, but it's not so bad where like you can still get them without paying any money whatsoever. You just have to get the scraps and all that stuff and open up crypto key packages. I don't even think they're called crypto keys in this COD. I think they're just normal keys. But it's not going to be so bad pay to play that you're not going to be able to get all the good stuff that you want. So that's going to be the only thing that when it comes to grinding nukes is that you're going to have the proper weapon and really focus on it. But I just think that having the physical nuke is going to make it so much more playable and so much more fun to go for them and add a whole nother aspect. I remember back in the MW3 days, people were doing like 100, 200 Moab streaks, like live streams, just getting Moab, like double Moabs every single game, and they wouldn't get off until they had that. And I think that you might be able to see that coming back in this game. Once again, in Advanced Warfare, yeah, you had the DNA and you didn't really see people doing that stuff, but it was because there was so much skill-based matchmaking. The DNAs that you did see on YouTube were people that just got 0 kills and 10,000 deaths on an account. So I think that this nuke and not having skill-based matchmaking can bring a whole nother side to this game. But the gameplay is wrapping up. I think this is going to be a great year for COD, especially when it comes to competitive nukes and all that fun stuff. If you guys did like this video and you guys do want some beta codes, comment down below, like the video. If you're feeling super generous, hit me with a subscribe. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's been Mr. L Specialist, and I'm out. Peace.